Hop, faire ça. Ah oui, mince. Je vais y mettre le... Hop, attends, mince. Voilà, c'est bon. Yo, comment vous allez? Je suis en retard le truc. J'ai mis pause. Bien. Go, on va regarder ça. Ah, j'espère qu'il va y avoir des bons jeux là. Parce que hier c'était plus spécial codé arcade et tout. C'est pas du tout mon style. Est-ce que là... Il va être bien ou pas? Ah si, c'est quoi ça? Ah. Oh merde, j'ai pas internet. Là c'est quoi? Attends. Ok, attends. Voilà. Attends, on va passer ça déjà. Là. Et allez, on s'en fout. Allez, on passe. Allez, ça marche. Ok, je suis seul encore. Ah, ça commence bientôt. Ah, attendez. Hop. Let's go, ça a commencé. Ah, c'est quoi ça? Mon téléphone. Je fais bugger mon tel.
Please welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Oh non, mais qu'est-ce que... Ah, punaise.
Game Fest.
Salut Caro, comment ça va?
We are in person and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for in
Attends, on passe un peu.
I never imagined
Blablabla.
it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing has...
Et bientôt, il y a... je sais pas si vous m'entendez bien sur live. Ça va toi, ça va? C'est bien passé ta journée? Ah, tu lances Timuji et tout là, t'es la seule sur un live. Ah, bientôt il y a... Attends, c'est quand le 11? C'est quand le 11? Attends, je regarde un truc, c'est quand le 11? C'est dimanche, ok. Et dimanche, oui, le son est bien, ok. Mince. Le 11, c'est des trucs pour Xbox. Et je pense Numi il va être content pour Forza. Oui, tranquille et toi, ouais. Ouais, ça va. C'était bien. Le petit stage. Dimanche, frère. Le 11. Attends. Eh oui, c'est dimanche, non, le 11? Ouais, c'est dimanche.
All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Je sais même pas ça à quoi ces trucs là. C'est Chimuji. Mais c'est chiant par contre, quand il y a trop de messages, je vois plus trop... Sur mon tel, je vois plus, du coup. Pourquoi t'avais un truc Fortnite? T'as une idée de... à manger dans le parc? Ah, un repas... Un parc. Je sais pas. Attends. Hein.
I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure
En
platform.
vrai, bah, comme d'hab, j'ai un truc, un bon pique-nique, sandwich.
Of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary
En vrai,
franchise.
non, j'ai
You'll be
pas
able
trop
to see
d'idées.
more at Ubisoft Forward,
N'importe.
streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Un truc, non? Ouais, ou pire, ouais. J'achète un truc dans la boulangerie.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one.
C'est quand? C'est pour demain? Ce
It
week-end?
has been 4 years since MK11 and ever since Ed Boon
Ouais, au pire, ouais,
and
j'achète un truc
NetherRealm
dans
have
la
been hard
boulangerie.
at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down.
Ok, ça marche.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine.
On dirait
And I
un
won't give it up
mortalo.
without a fight. Enough. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game
Redonner des
Fest
points.
the creator of Combat,
Ouais, la dernière fois, ouais. Bah, quand c'était fin live, j'ai redonné les 500 points. Il n'y a personne dès que peut pas jouer. Attends. Sinon, je fais le truc. Oui, c'est ça, ouais. Non, les points, c'est pour les 10 minutes. 10 points à chaque minute.
Basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion,
parce que souvent je donne au début live et fin live, les 500 points.
are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously, you have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster,
tu es live demain?
you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters,
ce week-end, je pense, ouais.
They will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay.
Je crois qu'en vrai, je peux passer, du coup, on passe ou pas?
You can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see... That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, you know, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety, so you can go, you know. Okay. And so the combination...
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo almost.
Exactly. Meter up on top, which is basic, but you saw come.
And then, obviously, as you go through...
Those as well. Older costume. I saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of, like, kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, you know, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, you know, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of nodding the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. You know, the first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video. It's 30 years. So
in Chicago, to
very difficult. And so hands on it.
Ed, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage. First look, I'm so excited. Anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games. We haven't seen that pushes the...
Ah merde, je parlais de... J'étais mute. Ah, c'est ballot.
looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter VI, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
C'est quoi comme jeu? Attends, pour contre... Ah merde, j'ai pas internet.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Ok.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur
Ouf,
probably
je me
wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th.
Attends, voilà.
Guess what, guys? That may
Attends, on
actually
voit
not
pas
be
les
the
messages là.
craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Attends, je préfère couper ça, si jamais. J'ai pas du tout confiance au OBS comme hier là.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, This is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in. Ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight. Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Joie anonyme. Ah, Epic Games. Ah, j'ai cru que c'était Fortnite, j'ai vu un Epic Games, ça y est. Fortnite, mais non, pas du tout. Ah, peut-être Forza anonyme. Il y a eu le truc Xbox tout à l'heure. Je sais rien du tout. Bon, je vais pas ouvrir Discord si je fais une bêtise comme hier. Faut que je coupe. Voilà, excusez-moi. On dirait un jeu de dire. Ah non, c'est. On dirait un jeu de dire qu'on a vu. Non, t'inquiète, anonyme. Joro. Ah, anonyme, je te vois bien sur Forza en mode VR là.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time. No turning back after this. You sure?
Ça allume si t'es encore là. Tu vois, là, il y a des bons jeux là ce soir. Que hier, laisse tomber. Hein. Pas kiffé, moi. Oui, il faut pour tout le monde, mais bon. Ah, si. Il va gueuler, allez, ça commence.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel. How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peek for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. For the clap. Boom! From the boom!
The tournament's starting. Great! Let me get warmed up. Strike first! Need a hand? My pleasure! Let's see some sparks fly!
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Je t'ai rencontré simplement et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire. Je t'aime pourtant, ton amour ardent, rien je le sens, pourra tu seras toujours mon amour. Je te fuis parfois, mais je reviens quand même. C'est plus faux que moi. Toutes les
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the
Alors, il y a eu quoi? Il y a eu des bons trucs là?
new game based on a classic manga
Attendez,
with a
je vois pas
story
le
and
chat
world
là.
created by one of the most
Ah, mon téléphone
celebrated
s'éteint.
anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped to see the gameplay all
Non, non,
built on Unreal
ok,
Engine
il y a
5.
personne.
Here we go.
Let's go. Wesh. Oh, stylé. Dragon Ball. Un nouveau jeu Dragon Ball, let's go. Oh, c'est trop bien. Ouais, c'est stylé. Attends, t'es... On dirait que t'es en mode libre, là, d'un coup. Ah, mais c'est trop bien, nouveau Dragon Ball. Par contre, pour les copyrights, laisse tomber. Ah non, c'est pas Dragon Ball. En fait, c'est le créateur Dragon Ball Z qui a créé, et du coup, il a fait un nouveau jeu sur ça. Stay tuned, ok. Sur Play, Steam. C'est un bon jeu. J'aime bien essayer ce jeu.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest.
L'écran noir, c'est normal, je réponds juste un message.
Stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease. Wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power.
Mais les choses ont fait une trirale entre eux. Ah mais... Attendez, je reviens.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
C'est quoi ce jeu? Peut-être un jeu chill entre potes, hein. Ce serait cool. On dirait un peu Fall Guys. Ça ressemble. Oh non, ça ressemble pas en gameplay, mais... Oh, c'est quoi ça? Rocky Dead. Ah, c'est Day... ok. Il est bien en plus ce jeu. J'ai fait le 1 il y a longtemps. J'ai jamais fait le 2. C'est quoi, c'est un DLC ça, non? Ok, ils vont faire des saisons, je crois. Ouais, j'ai un bug. Ah. C'est quoi ce bug? Oh, crash! C'est quoi? C'est cool, je crois. En plus, bientôt, je vais faire des... le nouveau jeu Crash est sorti il y a quelques années. Ok. Oh, c'est un truc Horizon ça. Destiné et tout, ouais. Ok.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake. Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the night.
Allez, tu sais quoi, blablabla, on va passer un peu, hein. Est-ce qu'il y avait un GTA ou... Si sûr, il y avait un truc Fortnite. Parce qu'il est marqué ici.
We go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel work and trying to find his way out, investing connection, right way to play through close to the end.
You're always so good, especially so we can't. I know you brought with the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever.
Ready for it.
Supernatural in this case. Stop him.
Hey, from Al.
Pourquoi j'ai jamais connu ce jeu? J'ai jamais fait le 1.
Sounds like somebody's home.
T'as juste sursauté. C'est quoi ce jeu? Par contre ça me donne envie de faire le 1 là.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
Faut que je fasse le 1. Il a l'air bien comme jeu.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
Ah, c'est avec lui. Ah non, je crois que c'est...
Something's not right.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. That'll be a problem. No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered! Open the gates. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Par contre là on va passer hein.
Beautiful Indian John.
C'est un bon jeu ça.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
On va voir ça quand on va jouer à ce jeu, si c'est bien ou pas.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That
Ça
was
va.
tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of a second.
Enver Gortash,
Ouais, ça a l'air stylé. Ah, ça va, c'est pas comme hier, tu te rappelles hier, c'était des jeux éclatés. Vraiment pour fun, pour arcade. Là, il y a des bons jeux là. Mieux que hier. Ça, c'était pour vos jeux à vous. Avec ton jeu trop là.
Can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies? You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to.
Fermé pour les petits. Mais oui, c'est ça. C'est genre toyer caramel et tout. Je suis temps.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me
Oui,
still for
mais oui, grave.
August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel
Et tu sais que des personnes à ton âge, j'ai kiffé ces jeux comme ça depuis hier soir. Oh oui, Spider-Man. Oh, let's go. On va voir la date peut-être. Ah là, je vais kiffer.
First of all, looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box.
Oh oui, let's go.
This game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles, we're so excited about this experience.
Appelé Cartoon.
We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there. I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of. We obviously Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
So Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others. He's on the hunt.
And others. ...
Yes. Yes.
But
Oh oui,
Venom
enfin
also,
Spider-Man
obviously,
là.
Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go.
Oui, avec Venom là.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Je peux faire
It is not Eddie Brock.
Par le chat, quel chat?
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character would be there. But how the story plays out,
Non, BE.
who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it.
Faire par le chat.
Oh, okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that game.
Moi je veux la date, c'est quand Spider-Man 2 là.
Improviser him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot
Dans
more
le jeu
raw
BE?
power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter
Le jeu
talks.
BE?
So
BE?
it's not just
C'est
what
quoi le
happens
jeu
in the
BE?
gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the
Oui, par
journey
contre,
is
la
also
dernière
more
fois comment il a
expansive.
montré
You've got
le
Queens,
gros
Brooklyn, so
gameplay du
even
jeu
more
là.
of sort of
Yeah, I
city
mean, the
races,
city is
right?
pretty much doubled in size. So
C'était cool, mais il n'y a pas eu la date. Mais là, ils vont parler pour la date.
Being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event, it said at the end, fall 2023, and I think we're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives, and I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Oui, let's go. C'est un gameplay de quoi là? La date? Le 20 octobre. Oh, let's go. Le 20 octobre.
Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5. Got it. Awesome. Well,
Ouais,
Brian,
c'est bon,
thanks
j'ai
so much for
hâte.
stopping
Le
by. I know
20
you got a lot of
octobre.
work to do.
Je crois que le jeu
Wrapping
c'est
up the
être
game, and we'll
sombre.
check it out in October. Thanks, Brian.
Ah, Call of Duty que tu as entendu aussi. Ouais, il y a eu des gros failles de hack pour tous les anciens Call of sur Steam.
Mysterious creatures called POW who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. My fellow dwarves, rally together. It's time we took back our home.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
正義の味方だからな。なるほど。では敵だな。
Free registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, no. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy XVI prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Ah, je suis heureux. Non, pas du jeu, genre en fait, tu vois, t'as un mode menu que j'ai aussi en plus. Tu peux genre troller les gens, tu peux avoir des IP des gens, tu vois. Déjà ça, tu peux avoir des trucs comme ça même sur GTA. Mais là, il y a eu des hackers, ils peuvent avoir tous les fichiers du Call of. Du coup, c'est pour ça, en fait, sur console, ils sont fermés apparemment, les serveurs de Call of. Même sur console, tu peux avoir un truc pour t'appeler. Après, je connais pas trop, moi. J'ai entendu parler aussi.
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
On dirait du Watchdog. Ah non, pas Watchdog, un truc dog, je sais plus quoi.
大丈夫か。
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
C'est comme jeu un peu GTA, Watchdog. Ah, il a parlé aussi. Après, c'est un joueur Call of aussi. Je pense que c'est un peu normal qu'il en parle, je crois.
How long has it been now?
3 years, 2 months and 17 days.
What sort of
operation are they running down here? These shouldn't be here. Sense. No, 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 no.
Day. Along with Warzone Mobile, today we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of
Oh, let's go du Call of Warzone. Ouais, j'ai entendu parler, il retire le Warzone 2 du coup. Il retire le numéro 2. Du coup, il serait revenu à Warzone. Ah, nouveau logo aussi. Le Call of Duty, là, il est marqué. Oh, let's go Call of. Mais oui, c'est pour une nouvelle saison 4. Mais oui, j'ai oublié ça. Ça a bientôt une nouvelle saison. Genre des mêmes remaster, ça c'est sûr. Là c'est pas... Je crois qu'il parle plus au côté Warzone. Là. Pas de M2 et 2. Là c'est plus au côté Warzone. DMZ. Ok. Tu vois, les Call of sont forts pour faire les trios comme ça, comment c'est trop stylé. FR2. Ah oui, pour les euros. Si tu veux. Mais là, je suis pas encore payé du coup. Un peu compliqué. Oui.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Ah, c'est un jeu pour toi. C'est pas Need for Speed ouf.
Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. We're prepared. What do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Promise variety. There it is. Now, developers behind the popular. Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
Ouais, j'ai cru genre un truc Fortnite on dirait.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm
stylé aussi ce jeu.
Marvel Snaps.
Stylé, je dis, mais juste une image que je vois, un truc Marvel, stylé.
It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Anime, prépare-toi, je sens, il y aura un truc à Forza ou soit c'est le 11, genre dimanche. Il y aura un truc. Là, c'est le truc pour Xbox. Depuis tout à l'heure.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap!
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being...
Non mais c'est quoi leur truc? Ah ok, c'est sur téléphone en fait. C'est nul.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite, wired side by side to headsets. Now, mobile and...
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything.
Oh mon dieu, j'ai cru c'était... Ça y est, c'est un nouveau jeu Star Wars. C'est bizarre comme jeu Star Wars. Hein.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Ok, sur tel. Ok, là c'est que des jeux sur tel.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Oh, ça y est, Fortnite.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle.
4315 is caution.
Here? Yeah!
working on this only on people you enjoy.
Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go?
Da-da-da-da.
Baby, let your booty go.
Da-da-da-da.
Girl, do you want to show?
Da-da-da-da.
The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Then don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating you to do just that? Shift warrior.
Time flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards.
Ah oui, avec le truc clone là, tu penses? Payday 2. Ah oui. Peut-être.
Game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person.
Oui, je crois, t'as raison.
It's fast and fluid,
Peut-être c'est pour ça.
FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a...
Ok, t'es modo, t'as été jamais abonné à ma chaîne YouTube? Ok.
To control magic, becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Alien, and they are in the middle of an ever war.
Il est jamais abonné à la chaîne.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic
Merci pour ton abonnement, Aline.
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is.
Ah oui, en plus. Je risque, c'est pas grave. T'inquiète. T'as jamais eu un réflexe de mettre un petit like? Moi, ouais, tout le temps.
Welcome aboard, Immortals. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it.
Gotta get to the control room.
Ok, bonne nuit anonyme. A plus.
I want to be
To manifest all.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
It's incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing
Oh yes, enfin, Fortnite. Nouvelle saison.
And of course, there's a whole new battle pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron.
Oh, let's go.
Here we go.
Alors. C'est parti les gars. Aïe. Regarde, la map, ça devient comment? Genre là, il est en train de tout leak pour demain en plus, demain soir. Wesh, et dis-nous. Ah non, pas du. Qu'est-ce que je suis en train de dire? Attendez, j'arrive. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Non, c'est Transformers. Ah ouais. Ah, c'est trop stylé. Hein. Le trigger là, le utilise. Ah, Sloan, de retour. C'est qu'une secrète sûrement.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Attends, les jeux, c'est bon. La de Spider-Man. Fortnite. Il manque GTA 6. Ah, c'est pas la France. Attends, comment s'appelle ce jeu? C'est pas. Je sais plus.
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
I know.
Putain, comment s'appelle ce jeu? Putain, mon équipe en plus.
Sephiroth was in Midgard.
C'est. Attends.
What?
Je le demande.
Well, now, I think we woke it up.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Ouais, c'est ça. Final Fantasia ou un truc comme ça. Stasia. Sur PS5. Ok.
There you have it, 5, nombreux showcase, but that's during SG Phantom Lip tune for Day of the Number of New on August 22nd in Los Angeles. We'll see you soon.
C'est quoi ce jeu? Ah, c'est fini. Ah, les gars, c'est fini. C'était très très cool là ce soir. Attends. Ah non, c'est pas fini. Il y a des trucs là. Je pense là, ce serait. Ouais. Je pense là, le jeu serait pas ouf du coup.
Open world game where you never return to the same world twice.
Ouais, bref, je pense. Je sais pas si je coupe live, je pense qu'on va couper live. Putain, j'ai un petit peu ma feuille. Ma feuille de Wish. Ok, ouais. Bon, les gars, on va se couper ce petit live là. Merci à tous d'avoir regardé ce live. Je vais prendre un prochain live sûrement demain. Demain c'est sûr, un live. Et ciao.